So guys, it's Max mostly, and Dinesh D'Souza had put out this tweet. To hear the Mexican government shriek about the return of its own citizens from the U.S., one could easily get the idea that they don't like Mexicans. Which sounds like a fucking burn. At first, I was like, damn, that's a cold-ass burn, and I almost liked it. But then, I was like, hold up, let me fact-check this shit, because I saw something, I think it was just about, other immigrants, right? So, I go to a link out from another place here, and this is the last conservative treehouse, the last refuge of Breitbart, I guess. The people that are against the never-Trumper conservative type people. So, it says, Mexico again demands illegal aliens be kept out of Mexico. Oh man, the winning is almost too exponential today on February 22nd, 2017. Mexico's Foreign Minister Vidaguerre states his government will not I think I pronounced that pretty damn well. States his government will not allow President Trump to deport illegal Mexican aliens back to Mexico. He's setting himself up for a big problem. Here's why. Okay, I'm like, okay, did he say that? Is that what he said? So I searched around, I got to the bottom of it, and I found that this is actually coming from Reuters, which is in my profile here. Reuters is right there. You see him? Part of the news. So anyways, Mexico bristles at hostile Trump deportation rules before U.S. talks. So what did they say? Mexico reacted with anger on Wednesday to what one official called hostile new U.S. immigration guidelines hours before senior Trump administration envoys began arriving in Mexico to talk on the volatile issue. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they unveiled plans to consider almost all illegal immigrants subject to deportation and will seek to send many of them to Mexico if they entered the United States from there, regardless of nationality. So, Mexico said, fuck that shit. Y'all can suck our dicks. They didn't actually say that. Mexico's lead negotiator. Not an ambassador, not a diplomat. This is negotiation. Trump is holding them hostage, guys. He kind of is in a way, in a lot of different ways. I mean, the economy of Mexico and Canada are highly dependent on the U.S. Mexico lead negotiator with the Trump administration, Foreign Minister Luis Vergara, says there's no way Mexico would accept the new rules, which, among things, seek to deport non-Mexicans to Mexico. I want to say clearly and emphatically that the government of Mexico and the Mexican people do not have to accept provisions that one government unilaterally, almost went to Russian right there, wants to impose on the other. Vidaguerre told the reporters at the Foreign Ministry, and Arabian, I guess? I don't know. He said the issue would dominate the talks. We also have control of our borders, and we will exercise it fully. Adding that Mexico is prepared to go to the United Nations to defend the freedoms and rights of Mexicans under international law. So they said they're going to defend their border. We have control of our borders, and we will exercise it fully. But you're letting people slip out if you have control. No, they have good control when you're coming from Guatemala. If you're coming from Central America, they have wonderful control over their borders there. Mexico does not want illegal immigrants. No one talks shit about Mexico about it for some damn reason, but they don't like illegal immigrants. Most of them are coming from the drug trade, coming from Central America. But if you have control of your borders and you let people get through that came from Mexico, then you might be a little responsible there. You just might, just tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit responsible. It's just like with the Russian hacking, where they're like, man, this team is a crack team of Russian, and it had to be a crack state team, except for the fact that they left all these basic evidential clues that even the most routine hacker would know to fucking delete from the metadata. You say one thing, you say that you got control of your borders, but the situation proves otherwise, at least on your northern border, which is much larger, I might add, and you're mostly trying to fight the drug cartels, and let's be honest, they're the ones running the government, am I right? They're literally stealing the government's oil. Cartels steal oil. Look at this, look how quick. Oil theft surge in Mexico. Granted, this February 2016, but you think they stopped? I fucking doubt it. So Mexico. So the conservative people here, they're actually not being fully honest. I'm gonna rate it half fake news. But at the same time, Mexico should probably take them if they got deported from that country, because then they can go and deport them from the country they came from. If you claim to have control over your borders, then fucking man up and accept that shit, bitch. You're actually cool next to you. You're okay. You're okay. Except for the fucking drug war. Stop that shit. I know you just want that fucking Merida initiative money, dollar bill. Fuck that. Y'all need to get rid of that motherfucking shit. Stop the drug war. End that shit. It doesn't work for anyone. And all you fucking drug warriors can suck a fat dick.